I know, Shy, alright? It's insane. It's insane. Like I said, I was actually testing out, or when I was playing it for the first, when I was playing with it for the first time on stream, like, I was fucking up in weird little ways because I had less input lag with the PS5 controller than I did the PS4 controller. Thank you, Flounder, for the Prime sub.
Flounder 388 has joined the convoy.
Thank you, Flounder, for the Flounder 388 for the Prime sub. Thank you. But yeah, I was actually like screwing up. I was screwing up in weird ways. Like things were happening just a teensy bit slower or sooner than I expected. And it was like throwing me off. I'm used to it now. It does make timing way better though. You just don't think of how much input lag you're dealing with. You were messing in Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. It was like as soon as it told it to do something, it did it. Yeah. And see, you thought, because I always think that even with a little bit of input lag, I think that I just thought, oh, okay, I push button, it goes. I don't really think much about it. But man, you can feel it. You can really feel it. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad you like your new PS5 controller. Welcome, PS5 Controller Club. You guys ready for another ending of OTOGIRISOU? Because we got another, like, 8 left to go. And what I do is after every stream, like, I immediately just fire it up. No, I don't actually. It's not right after every stream. It's like while midnight streaming, I'll just fire it up and fast forward it to the next ending that we don't have. Also hope everybody's ready for Halloween. Halloween is in a few hours. Halloween starts in a few hours. This is the Halloween stream.
Every day, Jacob Singer goes to work.
What's wrong?
Despite this, Terrortober is not
And every day,
stopping at Halloween.
what is happening to him?
Maybe it's the pressure, Jake.
Terrortober is not stopping at Halloween.
You weren't human.
What were they, Jake?
It'll probably be stopping maybe mid-October because there's more to do.
Jake's lying.
There's more game to play. We've got Resident Evil 2. We've got a second game.
Something's wrong, Jake. They're coming after me. I don't know who they are.
And I'm kind of wondering what second game should
And I'm
be.
scared, Jake.
I think I know what second game should be. Definitely think I know what second game should be.
He's running 106 feet.
And then there's...
This is barbaric.
I can get rid of the demons.
Who are you?
Then there's a couple more. Not sure which. I got some thinking to do. Shouldn't be too long though.
Where do you want to go? Home. This is your home. You're dead.
I'm not dead.
What are you?
Yeah, you got like crazy download speeds. Insane download speeds. How's it going, Angry Sugars? How's it going, Eat Your Lollipop? How's it going, everybody? Gonna be starting real soon. But you still got time. You still got time to make your ramen and whatnot.
Rated M for mature.
You have exactly one amount of time to make ramen. So about 3 to 5 minutes. Unless you just like it, like, soupy. Like, really. Oh, God. Once the ramen gets, like, overcooked and sticky, it just hurts to eat. I don't like it. I imagine somebody out there loves it. I'll see. You actually like prepare. You actually prepare. For me, it's like one fried egg. Mostly, it's just the ramen, whatever's in it, whatever comes with it. If I'm really hungry, I throw one fried egg on it. Because that tastes delicious. It's like eating it with toast. It's awesome. You always question those people in the ramen cooking minigame in Yakuza 5. Yeah, when they're overcooked and like soggy and shit, they're like, it's like, I don't know, it just reminds me of eating brains. It makes my stomach hurt. I don't like it. I don't even do the hot sauce. I just do, well, depending on the hot sauce. I'll throw sriracha on it. Oh, revolutionary motion effects. I need to play Fear Effect. Fear Effect looks fucking sick. It looks crazy as fuck. I've never played it. I know it got remastered. I don't know if the second one got remastered, but the first one got remastered. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it either.
Hello? Who's that?
Crystal hot sauce. Man, there was this one
Oh, hi.
hot sauce.
What are you doing out in this mess?
I think it was a local thing. I can't remember the name. It was like the best hot sauce.
2. You're doomed. You're all doomed. 3.
I think it's time. I don't even think I can wait for the count-up. I think some of these stupid teenagers are gonna have to survive.
4.
I think it's about time.
I'm from Memphis.
I got you covered, Shy. I got you covered.
6.
The crackling isn't quite as bad on Ares Nightly, but I'm still waiting on it to, like, fully polish up. Let's pull this.
7.
Let's do this. We're going in. We're going in. What? There it goes. It's a little delayed. Bit of a delayed blood splatter reaction. Alright, my hands are moving. There was a big update to Kashi, but it seems to be handling. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cyber Trucker Alpha. I need to actually play Illusion City. I think I'm gonna add Illusion City to the list pretty quick. I've got too many games to add to the list. Way too many games to add to the list. We've got a lot of Terrortober left. Like a whole lot. And we're not even technically done playing OTOGIRISOU. We're not even technically done. We still have like 8 epilogues left. But I've been playing off stream just to get to the epilogue. Just so we can see what other endings OTOGIRISOU has. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, right. Gotta remember what I'm doing. Being aware of what I'm doing is going to be very important. Or we could play Nosferatu. We could just play Nosferatu. We could just play Death and Return of Superman. I'm shit at it. Shit at it. You can see the 0 lives, no health. I died. As soon as I died, I just turned it off. I hugged Nami as tightly as I could. So, where we left off, well, it'll actually tell us, won't it? Big tears began to fall from Nami's eyes. This is still the goofy, slapstick, screwball comedy ending. Suddenly, a spotlight was pointed at us. I could hear applause, huh? What? What the hell? The earth groaned. How's it going, Happy Cakes? Very well-timed claps. Is that fucking... Yeah, that's art. Yeah, that's art. That's art. I hugged Nami as tightly as I could. The earth groaned, rising high above us and opening its mouth. I jumped up. In the earth's open mouth, there was a flight of stairs. I love how Art the Clown just, like, completely supplanted fucking Skarsgård it as the clown of the generation. Like, Skarsgård it. Like, you'll see, like, t-shirts and shit at Walmart that nobody buys of Skarsgård Clown, who wasn't nearly as good as Tim Curry Clown in it. Tim Curry Clown was a way better clown. And Art the Clown just fucking shows up. I'm not even into that kind of horror, but I gotta respect the iconography. In the earth's open mouth, there was a flight of stairs, and from those stairs came a bald old man, followed by the suit of armor, the mummy, the fish monster, and Naomi, who were all clapping. Well done, the bald old man shouted in a shrill voice. Now, some of you may be wondering, why am I playing this epilogue again? Because there's an epilogue after this epilogue. You did great, Cumbot. You passed the test. Passed the test. This is my grandpa. He's a scientist. That's right. You can call me a Dr. Einstein. Yeah, this is there are, oh god, we're not even getting started with the sub epilogues in this game. Her grandpa with the shrill voice shook my hand. Also, I had to play the entire game again. In order to get to this second epilogue, you have to do the whole game with the same choices to get Dr. Einstein Epilogue 2. Which is insane. Not even technically Einstein Epilogue 2, because that's a whole other thing. Oh, the pleasure is mine. Wahaha! Surprised you there, didn't I? The suit of armor removed its helmet, revealing her suntanned dad, who gave a raucous laugh as he saw me. Did we take it a little too far, I wonder? The mummy took off her mask, revealing how beautiful Nami's mother really was. Oh, that was fun. Also, you'll be seeing the VODs of this. These specific little sections of the stream in the OTOGIRISOU YouTube, so you could just watch them in order back to back. If you're just that into this fucking visual novel, I got you covered. Cumbot, you are wonderful, Naomi laughed. She looked just as beautiful as Nami. And the only thing I could do was chuckle. Oh, there's the fish. The fish monster howled and removed its costume, and it's a robot. A funny-looking robot was inside. The robot started to play all sorts of funny sounds, like exclamation point, DIX. It was a sound bot. It's Danabot. Danabot's in the game. My grandpa invented it, Naomi said, and then the funny robot ripped off its own head. And then a smiling young man popped out of the robot. Haha, fooled you, it's me, Naoki, the brother, Nami's brother. Everybody started laughing as they looked at me. Well, in any case, everything's fine now. You passed the test with flying colors. The test? That's right, we needed to see if you were the right man to marry Nami. The old doctor smiled, revealing that he didn't have any teeth. I'm sorry, Nami apologized. I didn't want them to do this, but it's just how my family is. They love doing bizarre pranks like this. They had to have put a ton of money into a prank this elaborate. It wasn't something you'd ever expect any sane person to do, but still, I was happy to hear what you said, Cumbot. Every word. Nami gently took my arm. Even her tears were cute. She's got cute tears. Little heart-shaped tears. Everybody wished us both well. They're little Dragon Quest slime-shaped tears. Because this is by the director of the first 4 Dragon Quests. At that moment, So this question wasn't in this. It just faded and panned up as everybody was clapping. And we can get a different epilogue depending on what we pick here. Which epilogue do you want? Do you want the happy epilogue or do you want the ominous epilogue? Because we can get one of the two out of the way. A's in the chat if you want happy, B's if you want ominous. I don't know what ominous is. It just has a cool name. Sugars wants B. She's tired of this silly shit. She says she's tired of the silliness. Halligan is tired of the silliness. Winnie the Dude is tired. Shile Rai is tired. Flounder is very, very, very enthused about the happy ending. And we'll get to the happy ending. We're gonna do the happy ending next time. For now, it's B. How's it going, Stay Fluff? I felt like something bad was about to happen, and just as I thought that, the winds of misfortune blew in. Someone else had just stepped forth. 6:42, by the way. B. Bad feeling. Let's go with Flounder. Someone had just stepped forth. When I turned around to see who it was, I was shocked. It was Frankenstein's monster! For real! Not that I'd ever seen him before. Well, if it isn't the manager. Haha, is there a problem by any chance? I can't believe it's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's monster from the Robert De Niro character, not the probably much better, I hear the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein is actually really good. People are saying that it's one of his best movies, which is really cool. Apparently, it's just a straight adaptation of the book. It's a very, like, straight-up close adaptation of the book. Apparently, the guy who played the Frankenstein monster stole the fucking movie. Apparently, he stole the show, which has me immediately interested. I think so. I think he did. I think he adopted a name, and I think it might have been Eric. When he was like, because he was like really self-aware. He was very human in the book. He wasn't like, flat-headed thing. He was like this fucking Giga Chad. And he learned how to speak very quickly because his mind wasn't abnormal. It was fucking brilliant. He was like a genius. He was like a mega genius. And I think the difference is the reason why he was so violent is because he didn't really see people the same way a human being would see people, because there was something about him that was still fundamentally non-human. Yeah, Abby Normal. Yeah, there was no Abby Normal. I don't think there was an Igor either in the book. I don't think Igor existed in the book. Anyway, well, if it isn't the manager. Is there a problem by any chance? The old doctor asked the Frankenstein monster. Frankenstein's monster is the manager of all of this, Nami whispered. Of course he is. The manager was holding some paperwork. He handed the papers to them and started whispering something. Everyone kept glancing over at me. Okay, you don't say. The grading system, was it? The old metric. I could only hear little bits of what they were saying, but it didn't seem to be good news. Something seems to have gone wrong. Nami gripped my hand tightly. Oh, sorry. The old man with the shrill voice turned back to me. There was a bit of a mix-up. How's it going, Phantom Miner? Welcome in. Doing well. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully Grace and Bug are doing good. Nami. It's me, Nami. Oh. How's it going, Nami? Sorry. The old man with the shrill voice turned back to me. There was a bit of a mix-up, according to the manager. Totally my fault. Your test results were based on the old metric. And what does that mean exactly? Even I could hear the lack of excitement in my voice. Yes, well, according to the current metric, you scored 69, which falls just short of a passing grade. It seems like a nice score to me. Dr. Einstein and Nami's family looked at me disappointed. So we'd like you to take a supplementary examination. A supplementary examination? I couldn't stand exams, least of all in a place like this. Well, what kind of exam is it? Oh, right, that's the thing. Maybe we should start from the point where you and Nami were driving together in the car. That should do nicely, yes? Dr. Einstein pushed a secret button that was hidden in the thicket of trees. The earth trembled, and an all too familiar building rose slowly back out of the ground. This is awesome. Good news! It's a suppository! Yeah, we have to play the game again now. We have to play the game because we failed. That is the first bad ending in the entire game. Getting ready for work? Nice. We got a 69 and somehow that was the worst. Somehow that was the worst ending. Imagine my shit luck. Now I have to try again or else I can't. Yeah, you have to do the entire thing again. We'll start it over, we'll fix your car. We'll glue the tree back together that crashed into your car. You can do it again. Yeah, the music is all ominous. Well, it should be. This is the worst. This is definitely like the least good ending. Every ending has been good. It's amazing how fucking serious those earlier fucking, those early endings, those first endings you get are like just flat out classic Japanese horror from around the time. Like with ambiguous endings and like legitimately like serious moments. Just crazy good out of control shit. And then when you get those done and you get around to the fish monster ending, it just starts getting sillier and sillier and goofier. Yeah, very traditional, but very well done endings, right? Like the whole, you know, he gets separated from, like him getting separated from Nami in the fire, and then she ends up getting out of the fire, but you're never 100% sure if it was Nami or Naomi. That is such a fucking Kiyoshi Kurosawa ending. Like, and I'm sure he wasn't the guy who invented that kind of ambiguous ending in Japanese movies, in Japanese horror movies, but like he was very good at ambiguous endings like that. Yeah, these would have been, yeah, they definitely saved the best endings for talking about it. And that's kind of what they did. They didn't, I don't know, maybe the true epilogue is just the best shit of all time. But we'll find out. How many choices along are we? I kind of want to know. Let me hit the reset button on OTOGIRISOU real fast. There's the Chunsoft. Let's see what we're at when it comes to, come on, let's get our... It says 438, because I did redo a lot of choices. It probably hasn't changed a lot. But I am up to, as for making choices between playthroughs, we're at 642 by my count. So we're gonna go, Frankenstein Epilogue.